Peaches! Welcome back to Just Peachy. It's Adina here for another video. If you've watched my bedroom makeover, then you know that I'm into indoor plants. And today I thought I'd share some of the best indoor plants for beginners that are easy to grow. Bedrooms are meant to be haven to recharge your battery, and a greenery can go a long way in achieving that sense of serenity. Whether your home is flooded with natural light or relies on lamps, there is an indoor plant that can thrive in your bedroom and help purify the air. I just did some basic research and handpicked some of the easy to take care of ones because I'm still a plant beginner. Most of these plants are on NASA's list for the best house plants to purify the air. Please note that some of these plants may be toxic, so it's not recommended if you have kids or pets who might eat them. So on this video, I'll be sharing some basic info on all the plants. So let's start with my peace lily. Peace lilies are one of the most common houseplants because they're easy to grow and beautiful too. They are tropical evergreen plants that thrive on the forest floor, where they receive doubled sunlight and consistent moisture. Replicating these conditions in the home is the key to getting your peace lily to be happy and healthy. Keep the soil moist but do not overwater. Their leaves will droop when thirsty and will perk up again after watering. Peace lilies enjoy high humidity. So here I am misting their leaves to help increase humidity. Keep these plants out of direct afternoon sunlight but in a well-lit area. In NASA studies, it was discovered that peace lilies can help improve air quality by removing toxins in the air. Next is snake plant. Snake plant is one of the best plants for beginners. Easy to grow and hard to kill. It can be grown in low light and can be watered occasionally. Snake plants also removes toxins from the air. One of the most common problems encountered with snake plants is overwatering. These plants do not tolerate soggy soil, so don't water too frequently. Let the soil mostly dry out between waterings. So now the aloe vera plant. It's an easy, attractive succulent that makes for a great indoor companion. Aloe vera plants are useful too, as the juice from their leaves can be used to relieve pain from scrapes and burns when applied topically. So place in bright, indirect sunlight or artificial light. Water aloe vera plants deeply but infrequently. So next we have Bacularis. It's a compact hybrid snake plant. Best in moderate to bright indirect light but will adapt to low light conditions too. Allow the soil to dry out before watering, then water thoroughly and allow it to drain freely. Do not allow the plant to sit in water. Considered virtually indestructible, this is an excellent choice for most environments. Great for dark spaces, and their air purifying qualities make them ideal for the bedroom too. Next is the Monstera adansonii. It's a unique, easygoing indoor plant whose dramatic leaves are adorned with dramatic hole formations. Prefers bright indirect light. It can survive in lower light conditions. Keep out of direct sunlight for extended periods as it can burn the leaves. Likes to dry out before it is watered again. These plants love to vine and climb. If you desire, you can train your Monstera to climb up a stake or a wall. So next we have the philodendron Selloum. It's a tropical plant that can be a great showpiece for your home. It appreciates a warm, humid environment and a moderate amount of water and light. Place your Selloum in a spot where it will receive medium or bright indirect light. This plant does not do well in low light spaces. So now we have the Chinese evergreen. This gem of a plant is one of the most popular indoor plants. You can find Chinese evergreen plants in many varieties. They enjoy moderate watering. Allow the plant to dry out between watering. Chinese evergreen plants thrive in medium to low light conditions or indirect sunlight. So let's talk about succulents. Because of their special ability to retain water, they tend to thrive in warm, dry climates and don't mind a little neglect. This makes them well adapted to indoor growing and ideal for people desiring low maintenance indoor plants. Succulents love light and need about 6 hours of sun per day. When you water your succulents, water the soil directly. Before you head out to the nursery, here's a home plant guide. How to choose the best plants for your home, where to place them, and how to care for them. So here's step 1. Pick the right spot for your new plant. People often make the mistake of choosing which plant they want before they know where it should go. The truth is, you should decide where you want your plant before you decide which plant to buy. This is because different plants will thrive in different spots, depending on the amount of space and light available. So when choosing a good spot for your plant, the main things to keep in mind are space, humidity, and temperature. For space, don't try to squeeze your plants in a corner or behind furniture. Always make sure your plant has enough room to thrive. Good airflow helps ensure a healthier, longer living plant with stronger stems. For humidity, be aware that certain plants require more humidity than others. Most indoor locations have low humidity due to AC units that dry out the air. Now for temperature is very important in plant wellness. And when it comes to temperature, here is the main thing to keep in mind. Air conditioning causes the soil to dry out more slowly. Radiant heat causes the soil and the plant itself to dry out faster. Step 2. Choose the right plants for your home. What size plants should you buy? This is usually the first question to ask yourself when buying a plant. Here are a few things to consider when determining plant size. What kind of look do you want? Do you want your plant to be at eye level or lower? Do you want an accent piece or a bold statement? The answers to these questions will have an impact on your plant size. Where will the plant go? Do you need floor plants or desktop plants? Desktop plants are small plants that are perfect for decorating a shelf or table. They're light and easy to move around so you can find the perfect spot. Or do you need floor plants? These plants work best by sitting areas, entrances, or large counter services. It's ideal for filling up open spaces and high empty corners. Step 3. This is the last step. Caring for your plants. Plant care is something you should also think about before you buy your plant. This is because some plants require more care than others. So we'll discuss watering, fertilizing, wiping, trimming, or clipping. So for watering, the most time-intensive part of plant care is watering your plants. It's also the most common ways that people kill their plants. Believe me guys, I know. If you don't water your plant often enough, it will dry out and die. But if you water your plant too much, it can also die. So the best advice is to check the soil level before watering. How often you should water your plant depends on the type of plant you have. Fertilizing. Everyone knows that they need to water their plants, but many people overlook the importance of fertilizer. Plants will extract nutrients from the soil, and over time that soil will become depleted. So using fertilizers helps keep your soil nutrient rich so your plants stay happy and healthy. Wiping. At least once every few weeks, you should wipe their leaves. Dust on their leaves can cause all sorts of problems. They can block light absorption and clog the pores of the leaves, preventing transpiration from happening. This can have a negative effect on your plant's health and cause it to look dull. Trimming or clipping your plants. It's important to regularly cut off dead leaves and trim back overgrown stems. This will help your plant to grow to its fullest potential and look fresh and healthy. Forget about faux or plastic plants. Even if your thumb isn't the greenest, or your bedroom isn't the brightest, it's worth adding a living houseplant or two to your room. A touch of living green in the bedroom goes beyond looking fresh and natural. Houseplants can actually help purify the air. You can start with a plant or two and discover how plants bring people joy, how they elevate your space, your mood, and your creativity. You'll be one step closer to achieving #bedroom goals with indoor plants. Now, who's been wanting an indoor plant? And for green thumbs out there, please share tips for plant beginners in the comments section. Now watch out for another video where I share my plant haul from Farmer's Kebab. And also, please don't forget to share this to another plant enthusiast. So thank you for watching.